Disney Plus dropped their new movie Magic Camp, and it's very nice that they're dropping movies weekly on Disney Plus. So if you want to keep up with that, they dropped Howard, Magic Camp this week, One and Only Ivan next week, and the week after that is Phineas and Ferb Candace Against the Universe. So you got 4 Disney Plus movies, all original, dropping within a month. And that's great. I'm really enjoying that schedule because, for me, I review movies. I have a new movie to review every single week while we're in, while we're in this pandemic, and you can't really review too many movies because theaters are still closed and there's aren't a lot of releases right now. And so my guinea pig is getting a little agitated apparently in the background. Stop it. You know what? If you can't calm down for the video, then you're going to sit here. So Magic Camp is a movie about kids who go to Magic Camp. Cool. These type of movies, these movies should not be made anymore. These movies where kids go to summer camp, magic camp, space camp, I don't care. Whatever kind of camp, don't do it. Because kids don't actually do this that much. It doesn't happen. It's not a thing that happens anymore. Sure, there are camps out there and kids go to them, but they don't happen that often. People rarely do that. The only kids I know that go to it are kids who go with churches to camps like that, and it's part of their church activities or whatever, but that's it. Kids don't usually do this anymore, so it's really stupid that we're we made a lot of these movies in the 90s and things like that, like Heavyweights. That's also a Disney movie, and it's these were fine back then, but you can't make this crap anymore. You don't. This is not real. The point of these movies is to be relatable and a fun movie, but for kids. But it's you're watching this and it's okay, but kids don't do this anymore, so it's not relatable and it's not fun. And this thing feels like a freaking Disney Channel original movie, which but I've seen Disney Channel original movies with better acting than this. This is not some of the worst child performances I've seen in a film. This is far worse. Okay, this is way worse, but it still wasn't good. They weren't horrible. You could tell that they were tried, and they probably just didn't have the best direction and things like that. And it's just okay, fine. And the movie's really boring. It's your generic camp movie, with all your generic camp movie tropes, the one camp that they're rivaling with, the big finale at the end where they compete in some kind of competition or whatever, things like that. It's very generic, very boring, very bland, uninteresting movie with not very good performances, not very interesting movie. I don't care about it. I don't know why this movie exists, honestly, besides that Disney Plus is just funding a lot of content right now and trying to get it out because, they just started a service, But if I had to take a guess, this is probably a Disney Channel original movie that they had made. And then they're this isn't good enough for Disney Plus. Let's just drop it here. And there are a lot of live action Disney movies on Disney Plus that they did that with. That they said, this is not good enough for theaters. This is not good enough for Disney Channel or whatever. And then they dropped it on Disney Plus, which is awful. Because if it's not good enough for there, it's not good enough for anybody. And so it's just this movie. This movie isn't horrible. I'm sure if you have if I was 10, I might have mildly enjoyed this film. Mildly. But that's it. Like, it would have been a mild enjoyment thing. It would have been like, it wouldn't have been like, yeah, I love this movie.